wind this in. That's about right, isn't it? Doc, come and have a look at this for me. Oh, you're busy? Right, I want to just see if it. I want to see if it's in the right place. Oh, I don't mind. I just want to see if it's in the right place. And I want to see if this microphone hookup works. Right, when I start doing these, I want this microphone on. I want to see if I can see the comments on the computer. I'll still use this. Right.
You want me to do dinner?
Right, I'm just testing this. Look the other side there and tell me if I'm in the right position on the screen.
Yeah, you see your head in the chest.
Is it too high? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can see your head in the chest.
Head in chest, so it's like exactly the right way when I'm standing here.
By your nipples, yeah.
I'm in head, yeah?
Yeah.
So, I want to see if this...
Why are you going to do... What are you doing? Do a live one?
No, while I'm doing this,
You're
still looking at me, Mike.
Oh.
Just holding, setting up so when I use it, I know I'm in the right place. If that's set up there, I want to see if these... I'll hold it to down. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can do that, maybe. What?
Oh, I'm just glad that you make a new trip for once. You have to travel down from Orlando many times a year rather than being together.
No, that's because I'm not a woman.
Well, you need to get rid of that mentality because it's very sexist and I've had enough of it.
If you start moaning, you'll have nothing. You don't have to eat my food. Yes, alright. Right, is this mic working? That's what I want to know. Is this mic working? Comments. Right. Right, so the mic, is the mic really clear? Is this mic really clear? That's all I want to know. I'm just trying to get my comments up on my laptop while I'm streaming through my phone. And let's have a look. How do I see what's coming on live? If I go onto my channel, I should be able to see it, shouldn't I? My channel, live, that's it. I should be able to see the comments, shouldn't I? Yeah. Right, now I can see the comments on my laptop. I don't know what's going on with the sound. Where's my sound? If everyone can hear how can everyone hear it and I can't hear it? Can everyone hear that? I can't hear nothing. Nothing's coming through on mine. Right, that's brilliant then. I'm not really doing a live because I've got the tea on. And like my missus says, first time, she can count on her hand how many times that I've cooked tea for her. And it is literally an handful. It's going to be hard for me to read comments and cut cabbage. But I'll give it a go. Tell you what I'll do. I'll put my laptop down there. It'd be nice if I could hear. Well, you can never hear comments anyway, can you? That's better. Put that there. Then I can see and hear. Duck. Right then. I'm going on with the dinner. But if there's anything anyone wants to ask me, then ask away. And if you want to know what I'm having for dinner, it's chicken dinner. Doing a bit. If I get this camera further back, you'll be able to see what I'm doing actually. Probably extend that out one more. Scott's happy today. Well, I'm happy, should I say. I've won his pen, haven't I? That pen that he made, put in a competition. I'm rooked up, everyone else thinks it's a fix. There you go. I don't know how much of that. It's because I'm still too close, really. I need to be about there. But I haven't got my tall stand. If I had my tall stand, I'd be able to do it. Put it on this table here. That's probably better. Yeah, that's much better. Now we're talking. Right. That's it. I've got that there. I can see myself on here. Job sorted. Right. Scott, so not here to be the best. I'm here to make the most. Line up, Changi. Don't know what that means. Oh yeah, Robo Gamer. That door behind me is coming off. It's coming out. The door's missing from here. I've done the rest of my house already. That's done. All I need finishing this house really. There's a door on there. This is an outbuilding. So I'm converting all of that into a separate utility. So that and that, this is coming off. Still got no arc on this frame or nothing. But everything else is done. You know what I mean? And there's done. This was, we put his own steel and everything in here. This was only a small kitchen. Oh, how long what, Duck? Yeah, I've told him I don't cook tea. Never. Line up the next course. All right. Elevate the cotton. I'm with you. I'm with you, Shag. What have I got in here? Hey, Duck, can you put cabbage in with cauliflower? Cooks about the same time, doesn't it? That's what I was thinking. Check out this thing. This is Ninja Foodie. It's brilliant. Have a look at this. Cooks a chicken. How long do you normally put your chicken on pressure, Duck?
About 18 minutes.
Well, I've done on 20. That cooks a chicken in like under 20 minutes. That's fully cooked now. All I got to do is crisp it up. That's the job. Check that out. Now all you do is put some oil on it, brown it up. Bought it my lady for Christmas. She loves it. Cooks everything with it. Probably be better off setting this up in here. I keep putting this back all the time. That's it. Get that down. Right, back on again. These audios, they're what are they? Rode wireless. Really good. I can put this lid straight in the sink, can't I? Right. Much better picture through the phone, isn't it? Than the laptop. Every time I do a live on laptop, it's rubbish. Much better sound. Let me know if this does anything when I do the gain. See if this does anything. Decibels. That should make it louder. Should do. No, that's lower. I don't know how to turn it right up, but I think that's alright actually. That's fine. Has everybody G'd that's up? Yeah? Is it too loud? Hopefully not. Like I say, this is just a test. Getting everything sorted, get everything right now. So when I go live again, and I've got something to actually talk about, bricklaying wise, then everyone will be interested. Hopefully. Do you hear much sound from the cutting of the cabbage? Brill. That's just what I want. Oil for that. Right then. Jack Purcell, cheers for the response to the day, Chang, on Facebook. What was it that you asked me? Hear the telly well. She's watching. What are you watching? Married at First Sight. Right, let's get some. I'm going to chuck the rest of this cabbage. Got a fresh one in there anyway. Nothing else to peel. Get that turned on. About the pick and dip trowel. Oh yeah, I'm with you. I just said get a smallish trowel with a wide pattern, didn't I? But don't get a W rose like Sean's, because honest to God, I don't like it. It feels like it all dips forward for some reason. Pick and dip, and someone's been telling me that I don't do pick and dip. Well, no, because I always put my bed out, but you're still picking the brick up and dipping. It's just a long bed. I prefer spread for 6, just where you're turning. Do 6 brick, spread from the spot as far as you can reach down, and then you're back on the dipping. Good morning, I'm guessing. No, it's 20 to 5 in the afternoon. Did you get many bricks down yesterday? Didn't go work yesterday. I left it alone. I was gonna, and then when I got up, the weather, it was that windy, and there was rain, and I just text Sean first thing about 6 o'clock, and I said, "Don't know boy, Duck, where's that?" Oh, it's all right. Where's the brush? There it is. Brush, oil. Did you put something else on this chicken? I've put salt and pepper on it. What do you put on it? Chicken herb. Do you put your oil and stuff? Do you put this in a little dish? Oh, I'm gonna. I'm not doing roasters. Well, we got virgin olive oil. Brian, 419 Brian. We've got loads of work on. We've just swapped sites because the site we were on, all the materials were left soaking wet. We couldn't. I asked them a couple of weeks ago if they could get everything covered up for us because I knew what was coming with the weather. They had a couple of wagon loads of new brick in, didn't cover anything. So, come to the point where last week we were trying to lay with wet bricks. We had the other gang on the site as well, walking around just to try and get some bloody dry brick, 30 odd dry brick, finish a lift off. So, we'd had enough of that. We're going to another job Monday. The job, I bet that's been on too long now. Taters. We're going to a job that is in Congleton. It's the backside of Congleton. It's the Red Rope housing estate. There's there's a few there. There's the Jones Homes, Seddons, and Bloor's Home, I think, as well. So yeah. Oh, that looks lovely. Sorted. So yeah, we're going there Monday. We went there on Friday afternoon, have a little look at the job, and we had a look at the job. It was a good job. It's thermalite blocks. I'm not sure if it was a press brick though. It looked like it was a press brick. I haven't turned that on yet. What else did we have? Press brick. Bring that away from there, or else I'm going to end up with it knackered. Press brick, 630 thermos, Celcon blocks. Probably the only thing that's thingy is insulation. We've got to put insulation in, but it's only 40mm. It's 100mm cavity, 40mm rigid board, which ain't too bad. Get paid for it on top anyway, which is a good thing. And there's a few little details in the house which I'll show you next week. There's a tile under the windows, render on some of the fronts. On the front of this house we're doing, there's a render section that comes out. It's not a box, it's like a L shape. What else is there on them builds? Can't remember. I think, well, Sean's got the drawings in his van. Salt for that. Salt. Right, shut this up and put that on. Crisp. Goes on crisp high, doesn't it, Duck? 20. Crisp. 20. Start. That's it. Dead easy. Right, what else we got? Yeah, so we got loads on. I think there's 40 odd houses down there, right? We're on there for a bit until we're waiting for another job to start, which is down in Burslem, and that's St Modwin site. We're going to be getting on there. I'm watching this from the US, didn't know. Stuff. Whereabouts are you from in the US? Bob the Bricky, do you know Chris Longhurst? He's got a channel and from Stoke. I don't know him. I'll have to check out his channel, Chris Longhurst. In fact, I'll have a look at him now, shall I? Let's get up another YouTuber here, Chris Longhurst. Is he any good? Chris Longhurst. What's his channel like? Is it good channel? Bloody hell. Oh, it's him. Yeah, I do know. I don't know him, but yeah, I've seen a few of his videos. Old boy. Doesn't do site work, does he? Just does extensions and that. Yeah, all extensions and everything, isn't he? I didn't know he was from Stoke. Learn something every day. Is the new Scott Sibbies? Is the new job for the same subby? Yeah, it is. We did look at another job for a different lad who I know, and we were going to go there, but they've got us off that job where we were struggling, so we're happy at Lench's. Sound, no problem. No mither. They're a good company we work for, if you know the right people. Look at this. Bit of gin on from last night, because I like the thought of having a drink, and then I drink half and leave the other half. Right. Bob the Brickie is not as good as Charlie. I know he isn't. I've watched a couple of his videos. He's just a plodder, isn't he? Old plodder. Right, Duck. Sausages. How long do these frozen sausages take, the pig and blankets? What? Don't fuck with me. You aren't going in? What? No, it's pointing in the kitchen. Seriously, there's none in. What else do I need? Yorkies? How many do you want? One. Two of them. How long do they take in the oven? A few minutes? What? Ninja's on, yeah? No, the oven's off. Chuck them in after the chicken. How long? On air crisp. Sound. Oh, I'll tell you what we did today. We did a little bit of arts and crafts. Got the baby, got my little daughter's handprints and footprints made up. Can't see it yet, but there's a mould in there for the handprints and footprints. I don't know how they're going to turn out, because I did the first batch and I left it too long and I couldn't get a foot in it, so that went in the bin, and then I had to do 2 half batches. We'll see what they end up like. Right, that's sound, that's on. Check the veg. Carrots are going to have to be softer than that if I'm going to mash them. We're having mashed carrots. Right, what else we got? Brick Lane. Get some shares in Red Row if you're going there. Very cheap. I'm not into buying any shares and stuff. Keep all my money in the bank at the minute. Tony K, take it you're not a big drinker then, mate. You know what? Since lockdown, no, I don't like drinking in the house. I like drinking in the pub with all the boys. 40 lads. But no, I don't drink in the house particularly. It's boring, isn't it? Getting pissed up on your own in the house. Well, my missus is breastfeeding, so there's no... She ain't drinking. I'm not going to get pissed up in the house on my own. Can't be arsed with that. Rough head in the morning. I prefer to be straight-headed. But, yeah, when the pubs are open, get down the pub, huh? Sean, what... Oh, domestic goddess. You know what? I've actually got... Hey, Duck, where's me apron? Upstairs. Shall I get it on? Oh, it's only a ninja one. You want one of them what's-its with a... Yeah, with a big penis that comes off it. Tatties. Oh, they're well soft. Are you mashing or not? Yeah, I don't like mashing. Oh, have I got mash? Right, what else we got? What do you do when your hobby wants to get on the child, but you pay him top dollar? Do what everyone else. Tell him if he wants to get on the troll, he's got to take the pay cut. Unless he's still making you money. Or say, you know, you can go on the troll as and when you can fit it in around odding. That's what I'd say. Or get someone replace you. Or get... What I'd say is, to the oddie, I'd say, if you want to go on the troll, get a young lad in to come and help you. You teach him how oddie. He takes a cut of your pay if he's on top money. And then when he's doing the loading that you're meant to be doing, you get on the troll. Can't be fairer than that, can you? And then you're getting an extra man in your gang. You're teaching someone to take his place. And you're not losing nothing. He's not losing nothing. You're paying the same money out. You're still getting the same amount of work done. And he's chucking money. He's chucking bricks in for you as well. So you're making on all fronts if you're the ganger. I suppose you are the ganger. Who said that? Matthew Burkill. So does that sound like a good idea? Because it does to me. Definitely do that. Definitely. Right, what else have we got? The assay. Buy silver, Reddit guys are bashing it. Buy silver bullion, it's tax free. And where once you bought the silver, where is it? Shaft, I'm not going bollock naked on live. No chance. Have you ever laid bricks with snow to pass time? I haven't, because I'm not that daft, but I've seen Sean doing it when we're on a second lift. Because he is daft as a brush. Do we need this again? Don't think so. Couple of plates. Don't need that. Do I? Danny Weissall, limited or self-employed, mate? I am self-employed. I went down the route of getting a limited company years ago. Have a look on Company House, you'll see it's, what did I call it? ISC Construction. Because I was going to, I set up, but it was at the wrong time of year. I did it, God, I bet that's about 5-6 years ago, more than. ISC Construction, set it up, did a few jobs, just a couple of drives and stuff like that. Then the work dried up, so I had to go back on site. But really, I didn't want any of the corporate tax and all the rest of it, so just staying, and I'm not paying anyone, get everyone who works with us, like me, Sean, the apprentice on for them still, but anyone who came work for us, we would just get them in as a subby through the main company. It's easier, they pay the tax, sort everything out. You know, it's no either, is it, that way? But you don't get to claim your dividend at the end of the year, do you? And pay you know, claim a higher dividend, pay, what is it, 11 or is it 12 or something percent tax instead of 20? I don't know. I can't remember. Brandon, I've just been watching Gordon Ramsay actually. I hope you're ready for Tuesday shag, because there's going to be plenty for do. You need to get onto this block work on Tuesday. Right. This was only meant to be a test. But at least it works. At least my voice is nice and clear on everything. Tates. Duck, do I have to mash these taters while they're hot or not? Fucking hell. Right then. What else have we got? Danny Weissall. Yeah, let me show that one because it's not coming up. Can call it self-employed, but looking to go limited. Not sure if it's worth it. Only downside is CSA raping me. Mate, everyone has to pay the CSA. But the CSA, if you pay yourself as an employee, you can pay yourself minimum income, just match it up to what your outgoings need to be. Match like your minimum outgoings. So whatever your mortgage is, or if you pay off with your missus, don't mind, whatever your minimum is to go out to look after yourself, pay that to yourself as an employee when you're a limited company, and then you'll only pay the percentage of what you're paying yourself. And if you get yourself get yourself a pension and smash loads into that out of your money as well, and you don't, that goes before CSA, so pay yourself a pension out of your top line, and then that your CSA comes out of that. So if you get what I'm saying, just a little way around it. Pay as little as you can, because I don't agree with it that the better you do for yourself, that you have to pay more in CSA. It's a con. I think there should just be a standard cost that you should pay CSA off. That's what it costs to look after a child. There's off. There's your off, what you should pay, regardless of what your job is. Stinks. Any more? I think that's it, isn't it? I have gone on. I've got super chats as well. So because I'm skint and I have to make YouTube because I'm not making enough at work. If you want super chat and you want your comments highlighted up at the top, chuck us a super chat in, and then I can at least afford some pigs and blanket with my Sunday dinner, can't I? You know what I'm saying, Duck? Right, okay. Nice one. Take the lid off. Sound. Milk, butter. Mash it. The cold air brakes down. I didn't know that. I didn't know the cold air brakes. Did you know that, Duck? Cold air brakes down the taters. No, I'm doing them now. Bit of milk. If we got anything else, makes them easy to mash. Pro Cook. Nice one, Shag. Love a bit of that. I'm not really much for cooking because I never feel like fucking hell, hold on. That's better. Milk. Getting carried away. I might do this every night if I can get my live. If you don't mind me if I'm cooking tea when I'm doing live. That's it then. This is how I get to do my own live at night times. All I've got to do is cook the tea. Really should eat the milk up, shouldn't you? No? I haven't done tons of tea either. Have we got any more comments? Oh, right. So, what's the best meal? What's your favourite meal then, lads? If I'm going to do the cooking. I can talk brickwork and I can talk food at the same time. To be fair, this is probably my favourite dinner. I love a Sunday dinner. It's just like putting a mix on, innit? Doing the taters. Just like, you don't want any of the dry stuff around the sides of the barrel, do you? Pot noodle. What was your question, Gareth? Gareth Wynn. Now then, Changi, any thoughts on making your gang any bigger? Right, Gazzy, I do want to make it bigger. Or should I say, me and Sean, we won't make it bigger. We're looking to possibly, well, we do want to add a hoddy, but we want to teach a young lad, obviously because of the cost. And it's better if you can teach a hoddy to do what you want from scratch rather than when he's worked with someone else, because he'll pick up bad things. He'll think, like, he'll say, oh, you're not meant to do this, you're not meant to do that, or why are we working till this late? I want a young lad who comes in from fresh, don't know nothing really, and he's not going to question what time we're working till and what time we're starting and how many breaks he wants and how many fag breaks he wants and all that. I don't want that shit. And then probably another apprentice would be nice as well. A hoddy and another apprentice. And then they can take it in turns, can't they? One of them can joint, one of them can spread. Then while one's laying, one can sort all the stuff out. That's really how I'd like to do it. And then you can always switch them up. Put them in competition with each other as well. It's always good to have a bit of healthy competition. When one apprentice sees another apprentice doing better, I suppose it'd pick them up. Just like putting a bad player in a good football team, brings the standards up. Saw your measure a few weeks ago. You're not skint, Changi. Mate, we've been doing well for a good couple of months on this firm. The only drawback is, like I say, we're a price gang. We want to stay on price. We don't want to be taking any less. We don't ever want to take any less than £1,000 home. I don't know. Who does? All the time you get off, you need to be making good money. It's like this week. Struggle like mad. Tomorrow, if it rains, what we're going to do? Well, it's been raining for the last God knows how long. You get days where you can't do anything, so you need to smash it in when you can. Don't work like that anymore. Young'uns are wank nowadays. Yeah, they are. Most of them. But that's why you need them fresh, so as you can mould them to what you want. And not like, even our apprentice Brandon, I know you're watching, and if you're still watching, the other day I told him pass me some socks, some fire socks, and he started taking them off out of the bag. I said, what are you doing? Pass me the bag. And he started still taking them out. I said, what are you doing? He went, I need some. I'm like, no, that isn't how it works. Pass me the bag, you go get some more. Or should I go get some more for him? And I don't think at the time he could realise what I'm trying to tell him. He needs to be doing what I'm telling him to do, not what he wants to do, or else it's never going to work out, is it? It's not the way forward. Lawrence Kerwin, help me settle an argument. I reckon a 3 and 2 is more productive than a 3 and 1 because you've got one hoddy looking after the trowels and another loading out a plot. Thoughts? 3 and 1 don't work. 3 and 1 don't work. I was in a 3 and 1 once last year with Wiggy and Johnny and Kev. And what I found is that you'll probably get a bit of a drop loaded out in front of you, but then you'll end up helping to load. So the time that you're helping to load is taking time from your lane. One man cannot look after 3 fast brickies, or even 3 standard brickies. And the guy I was working with, Wiggy, is probably the fastest trowel I've ever worked with, ever. He could lay, I bet he'd lay 40 bricks to my 30, no problem. Or even, like, I'd do 25, he'd do 40. That's not even an exaggeration, he's that fast. Not the neatest, but he's certainly probably one of the quickest brickies I've ever known. And he always used to work 1 and 1. Good guys are hard to get nowadays. The youth are bone idle nowadays. I started out when it was a 12-hour shift, 6 days a week. So that's how it is. I mean, you got young lads now, the parents are wiping their horses for them. They don't know how half of them, like, they don't even know how to tie their own shoelaces. It's like, You got to teach them everything. You got to teach them basic life skills when they come to you. At 16, they don't know what to do at all. That's no disrespect to young lads, but because the mothers and dads look after them like the babies. My little one, I've got a 10-year-old. It's when I ask her wash her own dish, it's like I've sent to jail, telling her she's going jailed. Can't believe that I'm asking her wash her own dish. She probably looks at me and thinks, well, you don't do yours, but that's not the point. That can go on my plate. Good mash that is, duck, you'll be happy. Right. And I got no room here. I bet there's a few more questions coming now. Fuck it. Bang on that. Are you hungry, duck? Right, what other questions we got? Our gang works like clockwork. 2 trials, a hottie and an apprentice. Yeah, that's perfect. DJ Riley. That's exactly the same as what we want, really. I'd like 2 apprentices. But because I suppose the more blokes you got on for you, the more you're trying to watch what's going on. In our gang, when Sean's laying, he's concentrating, so I'm the one who ends up always telling Brandon what to do. That's why Brandon can't stand me. The Don, because I always seem like I'm the grouch, but Sean's the nice guy because he's always got his head down and his ass up, which I don't mind because he's earning the money. But I do have to end up sorting a lot of stuff out. Sean does as well, but I'm constantly like that, looking for where Brandon is, what's he doing, what's going on. Changi falls out with forkies everywhere we go. Yeah, they do. Everyone loves Sean everywhere we go. Everyone hates me everywhere we go. Because the last job we had, the forky, they had another forky when we started called Sean. Experienced driver, knows what he's doing. Brilliant, really good driver. In fact, he was telling you where he wanted you put stuff. You know what I mean? So he's organised. The lads, when we went back, we went to another site down Wilmot Drive. And when we went back there, they had an agency driver on. Still got him on now. And he's not an experienced driver. You can tell how he drives. He's cautious, like, puts his legs down to pick up empty scaffold stillages. So you can see what I'm talking about. And what a nightmare. Just made it hard for us. So one day, we had the mortar on a Friday. Said, right, put them 2 tubs down by our bay. We covered them up, sorted, ready for Monday. Monday morning comes, he's taking our tubs down to another gang. I said, what you doing? I was shouting him, oh yes, stop, what you doing? Oh, I'm taking these down for these. I said, it's not their mortar, this is ours. He says, there's 3 gangs on here. I said, there, innit? He says, there is, someone's got to have the mortar. So I was like, put that back. And I don't think he liked me much since I shouted at him. But it's in the heat of the moment, isn't it? Basically, that's my money. Don't be taking my money down the road to someone else. Bit selfish, but everyone else is the same, isn't it? Wouldn't have someone taking money out your wallet. I wouldn't. Good forkies are worth the weight in gold. But there's one thing I refuse to do, and that's... Fucking hell, I shouldn't do that there. I'll tell you what, I'll put that round the corner because I'm going to end up in the shit river. Brand new. Put that there. What have I got? DJ Riley. Can be the quickest neat. Experienced gang, shite forky and problematic side agent as in not running it right equals trouble. Yeah, and that was another problem on the last site. They didn't have any... The agents were always off, just leaving a fill-in. Like a freelance guy there all the time. We're the last guys on site shutting it up. It's alright, pain. But all that's changed now, hopefully. That's done with. Whoa. Oh, that's crispy. Do you want to have a look at this chicken? Looks a little bit too crispy, but I like it like that. Bit of crispy skin on this. How's that? We've hardly had to do anything. Just smash it in there. And done. Still CO8, yeah. Any of you guys out there, do you ever bung the driver any money? Be interesting how all of you. How many of you still do it? I know it goes on. Everybody gets at it. Just not me anymore. Right, let's see. Bob the Bricky. Right, what's... I think I've missed some stuff here, boys. You can't see me for a second. Let's have a look. If you want... Seriously, if you want something read out properly, do a super chat. And then I can see it at the top. Is this cooking? Let's have a look. Danny Whitehall, nice one. I'm still looking into. Very interesting in your thoughts. First time anyone's ever wanted to listen to me. Change. Matthew Burkill, change what car you drive and are you into them? I've no idea what that means. Danny Whitehall, ever heard of NLK Construction? No, where are they from? I haven't heard of them at all. A bit more butter in these. What kind of firm is it? Bit of milk again. Yep. Are they gonna mash? Yeah, they'll mash. What else we got here now, lads? Pot noodle. Missed my question above. Go on, Gareth, I don't know what your question was. Just write it down again for me. Gareth Wynn. Pot noodle, big stew on just now. Get it in, I like the big. Sean Sterling. Shaft. Yeah, pork pies, 3 in 1 go. You would say that, you fat bastarding, yeah. No offense. These carrots are a bit wet. We'll get back to the comments again in a second. How do I thicken these carrots up, Duck? They're a bit wet, yeah? Bit more butter. Why not? It will, won't it, when it cools off a bit? I think that's been on way too long. Cabbage. Are you doing the dishes? What's the deal? Frank Fransman, how important is it to have a good relationship with the forky? Well, it's essential, isn't it? You want to try and get out of it. You want to try and get on with the forky as much as you can. But when the forky's crap, then you're going to have fallouts, aren't you? Well, I am. There's no way I can keep me cool. I've stopped smoking since my daughter's been born. It'll be 4 weeks this Thursday. I haven't had a single fag. I didn't smoke a lot, to be fair, anyway. But yeah, I haven't had a single fag, so my patience has been like paper thin. At least that's what I'll blame it on, anyway. I've got no patience. That looks crap. There's a lot of carrot there. Get back on these. My missus makes a better dinner than I do, I know that much. Fucking hell. That looks to it. Right, chicken is cooling. What else comments have we got? Let's zoom in on this. It's easier to read now. Sorry, no. Duck wanting to steal your thunder with the carrots, I know, yeah. Coming in at the last. Any beers with the mash? No, I've just finished off a gin. Are you doing as another gin? Just go around the table, Duck. Right, don't need any of that. Where's the little lid? I think I've overcooked this cauliflower. We didn't have any broccoli, did we?
We didn't have any healthy.
And that's why then. Cooking channel. I've got one. It's called Chal Food. I just haven't put any videos on it yet. It's going to be a eating competition. Me and Sean. I think I am doing eating competitions. I'm telling you. Me and Sean, we're going to bring it every day. We're going to have something else different to eat fast. I can't see me beating him though. Can you? Todd up. MR Phillips, ever injured yourself on site? You know what? I haven't, but last week when we had snow and we were doing that third lift, I went inside with a bucket of compo on my shoulder and my feet went straight from underneath me, and I went down onto the deck with it still on my shoulder, hit the floor, and right next to him was the stack of block. I was like literally that close. My head went straight between them. That could have been near my neck, anything. So it was a bit dodgy, really. I should have made sure everything was clear properly, which after I slipped, told Brandon, said, don't come on here. Let me just get everything sorted. Help me get the bloody ice off it, and then we'll carry on. But yeah, that was a bit dodgy the other day. And to be fair, I always have a look around, see what's going on. If the place is a shithole and that, you just watch yourself, don't you? Always make sure I don't get myself in between any machinery and stuff. Pretty safe. But last night, walking the dog, I did trip up a curb, fall straight over, and if I didn't have gloves on, I'd have ripped all my hands up. So, No accidents on site, but plenty off. Last year, I went over my handlebars on a bike, just a mountain bike, ended up in hospital for 3 days. The handlebar went into my leg, ripped a gash in my calf, dislocated my AC joint. It's still dislocated now. Hospital 3 days, knackered. It was bad. Just on a push bike. Couldn't believe it. Over a little 2-foot jump in the woods. That's when I'm going out with young Changi and Shangi, my brothers. He's got electric bikes. Changi's Kitchen Nightmares, Changi's, defo got that one. Sean's defo got that one. Yeah, well, we'll see if Sean's got the eating, if he's got the hunger. I don't think that man's ever hungry because he never stops eating. So we'll see Monday. We'll get a challenge on. Me versus Sean. If it's cream cakes, mate, I'm smashing him everywhere. Danny, I do loads of MTB. Mate, I love it. It's ace. I got my bike now. My brother's got electric bikes. He bought an hardtail and he bought a full suspension. I think he paid $2.5 grand for his hardtail. Is it a cube? And he paid about $5.5 grand for his other cube, the full suspension one. And I tell you what, once you've been out on the electric mountain bikes, it's nothing like them. You won't go back to riding normal mountain bike. Like mine now, I won't get rid of it. It's a Cannondale Trail 5. Bit of an older bike. I think it's about 3 years old, something like that now. But I love mountain biking. I said to Scott the other day, I said, when all this lockdown shit's over, we'll get out on the bikes. Could probably go out on the bikes now, to be fair. Oh. Right. There's only one way of getting that out. Oh shit, I need to put the what's it in, don't I? How long do you put these Yorkshires in for, Duck? Couple of minutes? Yeah, mountain biking, I love it. There's, I probably should start up a YouTube channel for it. When we come back into a bit of nice weather, get some on there. But I'm not doing no jumps or nothing, just on the road. Well, just on trails, that'll be it. I'm not injuring myself, it's not worth it. 200. Let's take this down. Where do you mountain bike, Danny? Yeah, Vincanic Chase. Vincanic Chase up there. I come off there and all. Hit a tree full on. Going down a trail. That chicken's red hot. Oh, yeah. Who would you rather go on the piss with, Stu Crompton or the traditional bricklayer? The traditional bricklayer. I don't like slating people or anything, but I think can't really do with them, so now I won't be getting on the piss with them. And Stu, I reckon you could loosen him up after about fucking 18 pints. Probably. I reckon he'd be alright. He used to get on it back in the day, so I believe. He puts on all his posts, doesn't he? He put on about mental health and all that, saying that one thing he said that he didn't like in the construction industry was drugs and addiction and all that kind of stuff. And then and bullies, fair enough. But then after, in a couple of weeks later, he put on about mental health and saying that he'd been through it all himself, been on the drugs and drink and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what he said anyway, don't hold me to it. So, I'm sure he slipped back into it pretty quick. ale and have a good time, no doubt. So I'll go out with Stew me. Traditional bricklayer. I'd like to wrap one of them marigolds round his neck. Right, I can't do anything with that chicken. Changi, you love the mixed shag, yeah. Bricky 1000, I bought a Scott scale last October, can't beat MTB. Is that a hardtail or a full suspension? I've got a thud buster on my seat on my hardtail. Because I'm a fat bastard. I bought Scott scale, yeah. Bob the Bricky will be taking up microwaving soon. Yeah, I'll be getting ding meals after I've done there. Started ride the Peak District a lot before lockdown 3. I think Scott and Dean, my brothers, I think they went up the Peak Street with his dog. I think they went up there, but his dog ripped his paw, he ripped his pad when he's coming down. He's got like a Labrador crossed with a collie. Brilliant dog. Do you want some of this skin, duck? This looks bland as hell, you know. No, not the chicken's the best thing probably on the plate. The rest just looks a bit bland. Oh shit, I never pressed start. That helps, doesn't it? Right. Stu could take his Chinese ladyboy with him. That's not really... Well, I don't think he's got him anymore, has he? Young Jiang. I haven't seen him for ages. He can come with us for 15 quid a day if he wants. No mither. Can lay a few block. Do you want a lot of chicken or not? A normal amount. I feel like we've changed roles here. You're using all my lines. Are you with me, Kenny? Kenny! I'm crap at cooking. Just have some of that. Surprised the dog ain't come in here. Bruce, come on. What's this? Yes, good boy. Come on then. Come here then. Come on. Good boy, sit. Oh, go on then. I don't know if you can see him there. Loves a bit of chicken. Oh, come here. There's me doggy. Boston Terrier. He's big for his breed. Lovely dog. Really good natured, aren't you? Hey? Go on then. Oh. Have your chicken. Wash my hands now. I don't think there's much else to do. Ladybow is really good for MTB. If you have Strava, you can find lots of routes to follow. Guns OG, is this a Brick Lane channel or effing Gordon Ramsay wannabe channel? No, it was only meant for this was only meant for be a test to try out my mics, try out streaming on my phone, and then people just started commenting, so I'm doing the tea at the same time. Sue me. Watch. Any boys watch Danny? No, I haven't. Anyway. 3 minutes for them Yorkshires, Doc. Perfect. 3 minutes, yeah. Perfect. Right, that's enough. I've had enough now. We'll do another live in a week. So let's hope for good weather this week. Let's get plenty down. I heard, my brother told me that you don't like me putting my brick count online for some reason. I thought it'd be interesting to let people know what you're actually putting down. But if you don't want me to put the brick count down, just let me know in the comments now. Yes or no. And I won't put it on. I'm not bothered either way. Keep it nice and easy, everyone. I need to close it down on the phone, don't I? One 33 I am. I've just seen someone's comment there. 33. 33, but I look 21, don't I? Look at it. Disgusting. Let's turn this off. Fucking hell. Turn off.
But I know today is all about being myself.